Hi, my name is Sarah Strong. I started my own personal meditation journey in 2001/2, and why I did that is in my heart I just knew there was more to life. There was more to the energy. I wanted to learn from something that wasn't me and that wasn't what I could see. And I knew intuitively that meditation was going to be my pathway to accessing that energy, that knowingness. And I started very simply. I started with a 10-minute practice a day, twice a day, every day. And I really committed to it. I'm very committed to the things that I know that are going to draw me towards take me in the direction that I wish to go in. And it was very simple. I started with these little motions, and then that developed into sitting in meditation sometimes for 20 minutes or 30 minutes morning, and then a small meditation at night. Then I was led, I traveled through India and Nepal, and I really started to connect with, I could see it. I could see people in the energy. And I still didn't really feel that connected. It took me about 12 years of meditating every day to really access a sense of peace inside. I'm a bit of a wild child, so it took a while. And then after that, I started to be able to really tap in, and my intuitive gifts, I became aware that I had intuitive gifts as well, so it helped bring my intuitive gifts online. And I really feel today is about really tuning that the self that is very vibrant and activated. That I was just sitting in channel before the session, and it's just like tuning into self with the capital S. That is what we're going to be doing today, tuning in to self with a capital S. And how I've been guided to share this today is we are going to first stand and we're going to shake. So I don't know what that does for the camera, but we're just going to, if everyone would like to stand up, who's meditating with us today, and we're just going to bounce. This is a Qigong practice, so we're just going to shake out the arms, start with shaking out the arms. And then just start to bounce, like just bounce on the knee, bounce the knees up and down. So it's a very gentle motion, just opening all the meridian lines in the body. Taking a few breaths in and out. You can close your eyes if you wish to, if you feel comfortable. Just opening the meridians. Just doing that for another couple of minutes. Deep breaths in and out. Allowing those meridians to open. You're opening yourself up to the energy flow, the natural energy flow that happens in the body. That can sometimes get interrupted by technology, overthinking, EMFs, electromagnetic frequencies. So you're just kind of getting the body back online. So when you're ready, just stand. The feet a little wider than hip width. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and out. We're just going to make fists with the hands and open the hands. Create a fist and open. Create a fist. 2 more times. Deep breath in. 1 more fist. And open the fingers, and when you're ready, just find your seat. Sit down and just take a few deep breaths. Feel how the body feels. Maybe you want to roll your shoulders back a couple of times. Open that chest, open the heart center. You can close your eyes if you feel to. One more shoulder roll back, and then just roll the shoulders forward. Couple more forward. Lift the shoulders to the ears and drop them down. Breathe all the way out. Lift the shoulders to the ears and out. One more beautiful big in-breath in. The shoulders come into the ears and out. Now we're going to go into a meditation. After the meditation, we will go into an oracle card reading, and at the end there will be time to ask a question or have a topic channeled for yourselves. So let's put our hands, palms up on your lap. Your feet are flat on the ground. And you're just going to imagine the energy in the core of Mother Earth as we breathe in. So bring all of your attention and awareness down into the center of the earth. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Longer breaths than usual. Feeling the magnetism of Mother Earth, Mother Gaia. Continuing your breath in through the nose, out through the mouth throughout the meditation. Now, with your awareness in the center of Mother Earth, feel it growing out in all directions. And you see a beautiful cord from that energy pool coming straight up and connecting with your feet. That energy starts to gently and lovingly wrap around your feet, filling your body with grounded, magnetic Mother Earth energy full of love, support and care. And it starts to just wind up around your legs. You may see it in the color, could be white or golden or any color. Just winding up around your legs, two beautiful cords, then they become one cord. They come up through your root and they start to wrap around, starting in your hip area, wrapping around your body, through your torso, and sharing this beautiful energy through every cell in your body. Up your arms, around your throat, around your head. And then the bolt goes like a bolt of lightning comes out through the top of your head, up into the heavens. And you connect with the heavenly energy. So you are a divine conduit between heaven and earth. Focus on your breathing. Find a natural cadence that feels so good to you. And you're going to center all your energy in your mind, up in your brain, in your head. And you're going to just look around and kind of spiral there and feel the mind. And if there are any thoughts, start to collect them. You've got a little basket, you're putting all the thoughts in a basket. Allow them to, it's a very sticky basket. You're putting it in and they're sticking inside this basket. Anything that doesn't serve you, stick it in the basket from your mind. Do that for another couple of moments. Then you just, in your mind's eye, tip all of those thoughts outside of your mind. Tip them into a beautiful rose garden or a pool of water or a beautiful sacred place where they will be dissolved into the earth. Now your mind is completely clean and clear. And if any thoughts come up, honor the mind. It is the nature of the mind to think. Allow them to just come in and flow out. Allowing that energy to now drop into the body, coming down through the throat chakra, which is right in the middle of your throat. Down through your shoulders, your arms, into the rest of your body, your torso, flowing through all of your internal organs, into your hips, down your legs, and just connecting into that cord you created earlier, connecting you to Mother Earth. If you have any aches and pains, just breathe into them and release them with an out-breath. And we are going to sit here for just a couple of moments, feeling your body. What does your physical body feel like? Focus on your breath, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Just as you're really deeply sensing your human physical body, you start to have this sense of a energy. It's an energy up behind you to the right. And you can feel this beautiful, loving, all-knowing energy, and it's connected to you. Just feel that energy and your body at the same time. And this beautiful energy, it is coming closer and closer to you. It is your higher self. And in this moment, with your permission, your higher self is entering into your body. And it is much larger than your physical body. It holds your body. This is your soul self, your higher self. Welcome it with grace, with pleasure. And feel the effect that it has on your physical body. It uplifts you. It lets you know that everything is okay. Everything you're going through right now is happening for you, not to you. And this version of you holds so many keys and codes to your happiness, your fulfillment, learning your deepest lessons. And in this moment, it would like to give you freedom. Freedom from the need to be anything. The freedom to be truly your deepest, your most authentic self in this moment. Allowing any negative thoughts about who you may have been or what you may have done in life to be completely dissolved. Allow yourself to believe they are being dissolved in this moment. Take a deep breath in and out. Feeling that cleansing. Feeling what you feel like in your most authentic essence. in your most vibrant, most joyful self. And allow this feeling to start to integrate into your whole being, into your human self. It starts to attach to you in the most beautiful, uplifting way, integrating into your cells, upgrading your DNA, giving you new perspectives on your life, deep healing at a cellular level. Relax into that feeling. Keep your breath regular and deep, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Letting go of anything that is not this authenticity with the out-breath. There is a sense of celebration, of coming home. And if you are having any thoughts come up, imagine a cloud floating past your mind. Put the thoughts in the cloud and then just watch the cloud drift away. Lovingly letting go of whatever the thought pattern was or whatever you were thinking about. It will be okay for now. You can think about it later. Coming back to the feeling of integrating your authenticity, your authentic self, your higher self, into your physical human experience. How differently will you make decisions with this integration? How might you serve yourself from today onwards? What new friends might you call in, or new guides? The dragons are here to support your journey. The unicorns are here to support your journey. The journey back to self with a capital S. Now coming back to the breath. Taking a really deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Now dropping from the energy of your breathing down into your heart, imagining drips of water going from your third eye, the top of your head, the third eye, your throat, and just dropping down into your heart with beautiful big drops of water. They're dropping down into your heart space. You are watering a beautiful flower inside your heart. It's a big lily. lily of your heart. So breathing in, and as you breathe out, seeing these beautiful drops of water coming down into your heart space. They're creating a pond of serenity in your heart. Let go, let go, let go. Let go of the mind. Let go of expectations. Let go and feel the peace that is being given to you now. Feel your feet right now. Feel yourself grounded and rooted into Mother Earth. There is beautiful trees growing up beside you. Your ancestors are growing in the trees, coming to support this version of you, this new version coming online right now. They're celebrating you, pouring more love into you than you've ever known. Taking deep breaths in and out, integrating the energy with your ancestors, the wise ones that came before you, the ancestral lines of your spiritual connections, the ascended ones, the fairies, the dragons, the unicorns, your guide teams, loved ones. They are here with you now, supporting this journey, this pathway you are opening up in this moment, from connecting to your higher self and initiating this journey. When you look at trees, know they are your ancestors. When you look at butterflies, know they are your loved ones. When you look at animals, ask them what medicine they are bringing to you in that moment. The bears are here, the bees are here, the horses are here, the eagle is here, the crow is here, supporting you, loving you, sharing their medicine. The parrot is here. The healing is yours. Receive your healing now. Taking deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. We are going to sit in silence for a few moments, just as you feel and integrate any wisdom you've received from loved ones, the animals, the ascended ones, and any other being of the light that has shown up for you today. Allow your energy to expand. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath at the top. Breathe out with a sigh. Relaxing your jaw, your shoulders, your neck. We're going to do that 2 more times. So deep breath in. Breathe out with a sigh. One more breath in. Hold the breath at the top. Breathe out with a sigh. Start to wake the body up gently, slowly. Start to make fists with your hands and wiggle your toes. Stretching the arms out. Maybe you want to stretch the arms above your head. And down with an out breath. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathe in. And out. One more in. Now stretch at the top. Bring your hands out to cactus. And then just gently back down to your lap. Relaxing in your seat. We're going to take a couple of moments in quiet contemplation in any energy that you would like to integrate, that you felt today from Mother Earth, the animals, any other beings. If you would like to take this time to journal, do that now. Or if you would just like to sit and allow the energy to land in your body, feeling your higher self integrated into your body. Maybe you're feeling some tingling sensations. That's normal. If not, that's normal too. Just deeply relaxing into your body. Just when you're ready, start to move the body in any way that feels good. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Take a breath. Rub your hands together. Create a little heat. Then gently place them over your eyes, taking a breath in and a breath out. Opening your eyes underneath your hands and gently, slowly bringing them into your lap. So at this time, I'm happy to take questions, or if you would like a topic channeled. We have Heidi, who has asked to connect with her husband who has passed. She has asked a couple of specific questions, which are that she hopes that she has done a good job for him in his life. Heidi, what was your husband's name? Fran?
Fran.
So he is here. He is right here. He's just behind me. He was tapping me on the shoulder earlier. He came at the very beginning of the meditation, and he is very, very happy. He is very vibrant. He's showing up in a very blue color. He's just, he's so he's very expressive. He's just very happy. He wants to tell you how happy that you made him in his life, and that he loves you beyond the world. He loves you beyond humanity. He loves you where he is now, which is in the bliss. And he says he wants you to have more fun in your life. That is time for you now to open up. He wants you to expand your circle of people, to step into your gifts, to share your gifts with the world. He said that you're going to be uncomfortable. You're going to feel a little uncomfortable with that at first. And he says he is by your side. That is why he needed to be on the other side. He needed to be there for you, to help you do your work. This is the soul contract that you have together. He's giving you things, he's giving you gifts. Like, it looks like a selenite wand. He's showing a lot of like very galactic energy, the stars, kind of a big hat and a robe, kind of like Merlin. I'm clearing energy through the burping. He's very connected with Merlin, and and he's sharing that you have a pathway into the arts, like he's calling it witchcraft, but white craft, with the angels. It's time for that. And he's encouraging you to wear white more, and it helps you connect with that energy. And it also, when you're wearing all white, people will start to talk to you. People will start to approach you. And he's laughing and he's joking and he's saying, you're in Sedona. You can wear the most beautiful, flowy, white things and just like walk around like that. You're a healer. And it just comes out of your hands. It comes out of you very naturally. There's just some trust that needs to happen. He says, trust yourself, trust your healing art, trust that you're here to do that. And he's saying you need more crystals. He's saying buy more crystals. Selenite is very important for you. It's a very, like selenite wands, he's showing selenite wands. It's very important for you to have selenite. Keeps bringing my eyes to, I've got a selenite heart just here, so. Do you have any other questions that you would like to ask? Okay. Does anyone else have any topics that they would like to ask? I'm just tuning in with the collective to see what they would like to know right now. So it's very emotional what the collective is going through right now. There's a lot of chaos in emotion. There's a lot of emotional chaos going on at the moment for the world, and Spirit just Spirit's kind of joking about this, that like from a soul perspective, like it's so entertaining because like every single human came here to have that experience and to be in the chaos. And Spirit, like the guides laugh because we get in the chaos and we're like, oh no, it's the chaos. And we act like we don't know that that's what we came here for. And Spirit's like encouraging us to be more playful with the chaos and have more fun in the chaos, because this isn't all the chaos that's going to happen. There's going to be more chaos. And so they're asking us to be more playful, more lighthearted, and be silly more, and like less seriousness about it, and understand that it is the divine part of the process, that you need to go through chaos to get to order. And you can find like enjoyment in it, and do yoga practices and do breathing, do breath work, breathe intentional breathing, and play with the crystals and the flowers and the plants and the animals, and like every single thing on earth is here to serve you a purpose. It's every single thing. Like Mother Earth is by design. We are by design. There's like Spirit's encouraging you to use every single thing, like all of your knowledge, and learn things. If you always have known that you're psychic, it's time to step into the gifts. It's time to really, it's time for purpose. If you're not on your purposeful life, it's time to be on your purposeful life. And that will help with the chaos. It will help bring some order to it for you. So the emotions that are coming up, it's very important to honor the emotions. There's a lot of sadness, there's a lot of anger and frustration and confusion. There is no time now to spiritually bypass any of this. The only way is through. The only way to heal, and there is so much sorrow in this channel. The only way is through, and Spirit doesn't want it to be hard. Spirit wants it to be a celebration for yourself, for the version of you who is on the other side. And that's another thing, the reason why it was so important to get connected to your higher self today, was that it makes the journey easier. You have a new perspective of the journey, because you have this divine connection to your higher self. And the higher self can't go anywhere. It's just bringing that conscious awareness to it being here. It helps that, like, with the ego, because the ego it's always sticking its head in everywhere. And it's learning to love the ego as well. Like the ego is a necessary part of being human. Like you cannot be human without an ego. You need it. We need the ego. It serves a lot of different things. It's annoying. It's a pain in the ass, but it serves a purpose. So there's a lightness. There's this. They're just kind of opening this channel, right? They just opened it to more lightness, more play, more fun, more joy. And in the little things, it's not like going to Disney World, that costs a ton of money, or it's like going and like watching a bee pollinate a flower, or going on a hike that there's fairies and just talking to the fairies. There's a simplicity in the celebration that is more important than anything else. You don't need anything to create joy in your life. A simple intention and spending time in nature. It's a beautiful place to start. And it's totally free. Like, you do not need anything for that. I'm just going to tune into the collective again and see if there's anything else that Spirit would like me to share. There is such a celebration. Spirit's like happiness, joy, bliss, fun, lightness, and showing swimming and having a lot of fun in nature. Nature, there's so much medicine in nature. And being observant in nature, like watching little animals, even like an ant, like watching the ant. And ants can carry something like 50 times their body weight in things. And you can sometimes see an ant carrying this huge thing. And just looking at that, the wonder of how does that ant do that? And I mean, nature is just fascinating when you slow down. Slow down. Slow everything down. And then you notice these things, bees, even flies. My friend literally saw fairies. So slowing down in nature, paying attention, watching the birds, and then you might see hawks or eagles or vultures or crows. They all come with their medicine. Animals all have their own medicine. So regular practice is also, Spirit's sharing here, regular practice of going into nature. So whether that's hiking or picnic or, it doesn't have to be that strenuous. It's just having an intention, maybe taking your journal, some crystals, some incense, and going into nature and having a practice in nature is really helpful right now. It's very grounding. It's very nurturing for the energy field. And then also having a regular meditation practice. So choosing a time of day. In the morning is generally a very, first thing out of sleep is a very amazing time to meditate, as you've come from dream state. So the mind isn't filled with all the things that happen in the day. It's not filled with the day-to-day. It's filled with dream state. So when you meditate, when you wake up, maybe you need to use the bathroom, whatever, feed the dog, or let the dog out. But come back in and come back to that quiet place. Maybe light your candles, incense or resins, or however you like to set the space. It's very important to set space, intentional space when you're meditating. You don't have to. It's just the fire represents spirit. Like incense shifts energy. So anytime you introduce a scent to a space, it shifts the energy and it creates into a sacred space. So light your candles, incense, resins, anything you feel to, and sit. It's important to sit when you're meditating, having a straight spine. And the basics of meditation, like what we did earlier, we stood and shook a bit. This opens the meridian line so you can actually sit still with more energy. So the basics are sitting. If you can sit in a chair with your feet anchored on the ground is always good. Especially if you're new to meditation, it's good to just be comfortable. You don't have to sit on the ground and cross your legs and all that jazz. You can if you like, if it's easy and feels fun to you. Close your eyes down, focus on the breath, find a breath. A breath pattern, a simple breath pattern is in through the nose, out through the mouth. And just start. Whether it's a 5-minute practice, a 10-minute practice, a 15-minute practice, a 20-minute practice, whatever it is that you feel good with doing daily at the same time every day, create a practice. And Spirit loves the word practice because you don't ever get it. You're not meditating to get it. It's a practice of meditation. You're meditating to go within, to feel yourself, to access like your higher self more. And in my experience, what has happened over time is reaction times. So if you're in some form of conflict and someone's done something and maybe they hurt you or said something that was rude, what meditation does in those moments, you're not meditating in the moment, but because you're meditated, the reaction has more time to process. So a lot of people might just immediately react to the person who's created the conflict, whereas a meditated person will be able to just pause, assess, and then address, rather than a reaction. So meditation is a very, very practical thing. It's not just you don't just get the benefit from sitting and doing it. You get the benefit in your life. It literally lowers stress. It gives you like a slower reaction time. It actually helps you feel more in flow and at peace, in my experience. So I'm just tuning in to see if there's any other things that would like to come through for today. Did anyone think of any other topics? So nourishment of the body is another topic that is coming up right now. They're giving me some visions about, excuse me for a moment. They're giving me a vision of, we do yoga in the park, and this is about creating community, creating conscious community for yourself. Because as you wake up, as you start to meditate and your gifts start to come online and you start to like live in more freedom of thought and what the world might want you to do or have expectations of you to do, it's not fun alone. So it's cool to like find places that you can go and create community with people that are doing the things that you want to do. We do yoga in the park, and then maybe we have an acro jam after that, and we do ecstatic dance, and it's a full conscious community. And we support each other, we love each other, we see each other, we accept each other. And these communities are becoming more and more common, where we truly care. Even if I don't know someone in my ecstatic dance class, I love them and I care for them and I want the best for them. You know, that's not what is the norm. You know, it's a paradigm that we're shifting into, is this inclusivity of everyone, no matter who you are, where you've been, what sexual orientation you have. There's this inclusivity of everyone that these communities are creating, and this energy is starting to create. So it's important that you find your community. And Spirit's just sharing here about substances and spirituality. About if you may have, you know, drank in the past, or smoked weed in the past, or done any other recreational type substances. And there are no rules in life. There's no rules. There are suggestions. Spirit's giving some suggestions right now that if you want to raise your frequency, if you want to know yourself on a different level, on a deeper level, you might want to consider maybe not drinking alcohol or not smoking weed for a little while, just to see what happens. Maybe it's sugar for you. Maybe you want to reduce sugar or cut it out altogether for a while. Maybe it's going gluten-free or vegetarian, or eating meat again, or if you were vegetarian for a long time and, you know, the body sometimes just needs some meat, like making some adjustments in the diet. Like, these things are necessary. We're in human body. So these things are necessary to support your awakening consciousness and stepping into the age of Aquarius, where everyone has an opportunity to awaken. And it's important that you know how to care for yourself, how to nurture yourself. So Spirit's really, really cheering you on to make some changes if you feel that's in alignment, and you feel that there's something, if there's anything in your life that you feel is not serving you, be it negative thinking, spending time with certain people that you always feel drained around, or even cutting off from a family member who just isn't one of your supporters. Really check in and start to create these boundaries with people, places, things, food, substances, as you are the most important person in your life. And it's time for you to truly come into that full alignment with your higher self, to know what you're here to do. Every single being here has a purpose. And it's time. It's time to be there. It's time to step in. It's time to express from that level, and believe me, it will bring you so much joy and so much vibrancy in your life, so much passion. Just tuning in to see if there's any other topics Spirit would like me to cover today. Actually, just as we are winding down, if we just close our eyes again, Just considering the channel, the information that came through. Just feel how that's landing for you. Choose a couple of pieces that you would like to try out, whether it's creating your practice in nature or your meditation practice at home, or eliminating something from your diet, or any of the things that Spirit channeled today. Maybe you would like to have your journal handy to write a few things down. Coming into a very relaxed state of mind and body. Taking a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Bring some celebration to yourself. Celebrate the fact that you made it here today. You deeply honored your own path and purpose and higher self by being here today. Feel some roots growing from the bottom of your feet down into the core of the earth, grounded and anchored here. You may feel your guides surrounding you, putting their arms around you in love and support, or loved ones, or any of the beings that showed up today. Just feel them around you. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, coming to a very still place. Have the deepest gratitude for yourself and your life. You are doing it. You are brilliant. You are unique. Only you can fulfill the path you came here to fulfill. Trust yourself. As you take a few last breaths in and out, let go of any thoughts or doubts that you have. Let them go with the out-breath. Reconnecting back into your heart space. Filling your heart with the most brilliant white light. And there's a dove flying in to bring you the greatest peace. Take a deep breath in and out. In and out. One more in and out. Sit for as long as you'd like to in this beautiful energy that you just created. And know that you can come back to this anytime you desire by setting your intention and setting space. This is within you. Bring your hands into prayer. Position at your heart. Bow your head slightly, honoring yourself. Thank you to all the beings of the light that were present today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for your guidance. Thank you, Spirit, for all the wisdom you channel through. Thank you to everyone who is here today. Heidi and all the people watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you for showing up for yourself in this way today. Thank you. So in closing, we will do one oracle card from this deck called Wild Woman Rising. This card says, dig deep, and it has a very fierce woman with beautiful makeup. It says, dig deep. She has deep roots, they say, of the rising woman. Roots that cannot possibly come from this earth alone. Through honeycomb and loam, sap and sunlight, and the rich, fertile soil of soul, we are connected to the world tree, the great source that pulses through all worlds, both seen and unseen. When we feel disconnected or disconcerted, our first step toward wholeness is tapping into our root source. When we connect inwardly to the source of life, wild woman rises. Thank you. That feels very in alignment for what we just did, connecting to the trees and the ancestors. And so, thank you.